Can you hear me now? All right, I'm going to get my gadgets together and I'll be back. Hi, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Um, did you hear my song? Did you guys hear the song I played? Press a one if you heard the song that I played. Press a one if you can hear. Okay, you didn't hear the song that I played. Okay, 1 second. I'm sorry. I thought you guys could hear me. I thought I was live. Thank you all for showing up. I want to say hi to, let me see who's in the chat. I want to say hi to Cheryl Burnett. I want to say hi to Very Carey, Vibrant Love, Law. Thank you for being here. Who else is in the chat? Okay, Clyde broke again. Cheryl Burnett. Shakika Chicago 91. Hello. Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here as well. I had a song that I wanted to play because I was listening to all the goings on and things that were going on today. And it just like really put this song in my head. So if you guys will bear with me and listen with me, I may have to take this video down, but I just wanted to do something short and let you guys understand where I'm at with all of this stuff that I've heard today. And it just really brought this to my head. You know, I'm an old bitch. So, I have old bitch ways. But see, there are some benefits to aging and having something, under your belt, some wisdom under your belt. So, if you'll bear with me, I want you guys to come along with me and let's hear how I feel about what I've heard today. Okay, 1 second. Okay, and also D Dot, welcome, welcome, welcome. What do you guys think about what you've heard today? Charlie, welcome. Vibrant Love, once again, welcome. Um, what do you guys think about what you've heard today? Can anybody tell me? D Dot, hi Heat Wave. Oh man, I'm sorry. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do what I wanted to do. Oh well. I just wanted to come on and just say that what I saw today was a bunch of ridiculous stuff. Hey BL, how you doing? Hey Kenna, how you doing? Hi Charlie. Hi the body electric. Okay, so um, you know, I don't know who didn't see this coming. Straight from the beginning, but it was just really so obvious what was going to happen. And I find it like really ironic that people are deflecting from the point of what was said, trying to deflect off of all the shit that was said to put it on blowing off steam and this type of thing. No, it wasn't blowing off steam. It was the straight insults. And then you didn't know until Trish came up there about Ronnie Q. And at first it was just Olivia did this and Olivia did that. But you notice then Scale Face goes up and says, well, Ronnie Q did X, Y, and Z. And then it was, and Ronnie Q did this and Ronnie Q did this. No, bitch, you talk about what you did, okay? Talk about what you did, because Ronnie Q is not in your equation, bitch. Ronnie Q is not in the equation of the fuck shit that you did. And I'm going to keep it real. As much as Pizarro can yell and scream, the attitude that Pizarro had against BL yesterday, I saw none of that against her, the person who said that about her bestie. You know what I'm saying? Her bestie didn't, the person who said that about her bestie got no heat. Nubiology, thank you for joining me. I just think it's just totally ridiculous. I'm unbothered. This shit is just, it's just really some good fodder. Reed, how you doing? Yeah, it was all cap. And Reed, you want to hit the link? If anybody want to hit the link, you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. If you want to join me, please feel free to hit the link, and we can chop it up. Or if you want to, because I want to hear what you guys think about what happened and what you saw. Yes, please like this video. Now, I didn't hear what Allie had to say. I didn't hear Allie's live. And now, and also this little point of, why did they release that one video? Why did she release that one video? Why did she release that one video? They released, that one email. They released that email because they wanted to show the play that was being made. And see, like they say, there's an old proverb: be careful when you dig a hole for one person, because more than likely you are going to fall in that hole yourself. And I noticed at a certain point, this Flickr had more people in her chat than Bree. I noticed that this Flickr held her numbers against Bree. I also noticed that whatever Bree did, Bree had to end her live, and this Flickr kept on going. And then when Bree ended her live, this Flickr got even more numbers. That wasn't the case with Ronnie Q. When this Flickr went live, she was unsuccessful. So, there's that. So, I'm just speaking facts. I'm into data, okay? Not hyperbole. Okay, so anybody want to come up, please feel free to hit the link. Tell me what you think about what you saw going on if you want to. If not, I can understand. I don't have any issues with anybody because, quite frankly, like I said everything that I had to say about the situation. Me, Bree, Pizarro, we dropped whatever we had between us. If somebody want to pick it up, they pick it back up, and then that's where we'll be. But the facts are the facts. And I'm not going to sit here and play dumb to obvious to what's obvious. I'm not going to play dumb because, quite frankly, I'm not dumb. So, why play dumb? I spent too much money to get educated. So I really won't do it. So if anybody has anything else that they want to say about the situation, I just came on shortly and I was trying to play a song, and I thought you guys heard the song. And the song that I was going to play was Nas, Watch Them Niggas That's Close to You, and make sure they do what they're supposed to do, because they be thinking about fucking you. Never personal. Nowadays it's the ways. See, that's the song that I wanted to play for you guys. See, because old bitches already know the game. Old bitches see the play before it's even played out. So, there's that. So, uh, anybody want to hit the link? Oh, Reed, you're back here. Hey, Reed.
Hey, Ronnie. Oh, wait, let me turn you off. Yeah, let me turn you off. Okay, there you go. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, let me say this. I'm going to give it to you real fast because I'm about to look at sunny Philadelphia.
3%.
This is how I feel. You said 3%.
3%.
You petty as fuck. I feel like it's all a play. That shit was fake as shit. This is my opinion, not the host, right? The whole what's her name? Does he
Yes, this flicker.
yeah, it just to me it sounded like it was all orchestrated all the way down to Brianna. I know y'all gonna get mad when I say that too. I feel like all this shit is a play.
Mm-hmm.
As far as Demise, I think Demise have no fucking idea because they got their own shit going on with Pizarro. I think they have no fucking idea what's going on. I think the Demise, the takedown of Miss Pizarro is from within. I think people need to start checking on Discord. That's just a little nugget I'm gonna throw out them Discord messages and shit. But as far as the whole this heat and the Brianna and the Kimmy coming up to me, it sounds like all know was in that shit together. Because if you pay attention, um, Brianna never tells nothing on Kimmy. You notice that?
Ever.
And the shit
Ever.
that Kimmy tell on Brianna be shit that was already said.
Correct.
That's nothing. When had Brianna? Everybody that got into an argument with Brianna did what? They fought. They talked about her what?
Her weight.
Her weight. It never been a fucking problem. So now all of a sudden it's a problem, and Kimmy jumping up. It's Christmas time. It's a play. It's all about. It's about a bag.
Right. All right. Okay. I got
Now
you.
that's how I feel about the whole situation, and it might be some people that's mad about it, but that's my true feelings on it. What you think?
I agree with you totally. Totally. I agree with you totally.
And Ali, I think Ali on it too.
I'm sorry.
I think Ali on it.
I'm sorry, Reed.
No, but the nice song you talking about is perfect for it.
Okay,
right?
so I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this song, and I'm gonna let you guys sign out because I know someone else is live. But I was sitting there listening to this, and I wanted to start my show with this because this is all I was thinking. I was just
It actually fit the It actually fit.
I was just sitting here, just bobbing my head.
Don't had no idea. This the thing. The people think the Mize is in on it and is on some type of double team. The Mize have no fucking idea of what's the fuck going on at all. They got this shit is personal because of how what she doing to them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But Pizarro looking at it as the Mize, but have no idea that no fucking idea that it's within that's trying to take her out. Her attention is all over different places instead of what's right there. The Mize don't got nothing to do with it. The Mize is actually is there for. It's really what's within.
Okay.
That she ain't to tell me.
So I'm gonna play this song, and I want you guys to listen to this song. Some of you guys may not be familiar with this song because maybe some of you guys is not old like Ronnie Q. But
all right, y'all, I'm gonna drop down because I want to hear
it. Reed.
All right,
I just that's all I heard when I saw all that buffoonery going down. That's all I heard. Just listening, just bobbing my head. You know, old time is trying to warn you, but you ain't listening. You just bobbing your head. And then what happens? You get played by the game you was trying to play on somebody else. Isn't that dreadful? Child. So shit. I didn't hear a whole lot of everybody's live. I heard none of Bree's live. I didn't hear anything live, but I want to respect Coolin for I did hear Coolin, and I really want to put some respect on her name because Coolin got up there and said what needed to be said. And I like the way she presented herself. And I like the way she shut down that loud mouth Trish who just want to yell and scream and talk all over people when people are making valid points. See, that's one of the reasons why I made my channel. See, because people just want to sit up and yell and scream over you when you're talking factual. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna drop the link. I invite anyone up here who has any thing that they want to add to what they saw, because like I say, I haven't seen Breeze live, so I don't know what was said, so I'm kind of limited in my response here. But as for me, I'm not ignoring bitches who are non-factors. I mean, I am ignoring bitches who are non-factors. I don't have it to give. Bitch, get it on your own, because you're not gonna get it from me. You see how that works? So she can at me all she wants, but until she gets some motherfucking until her coochie flare up enough to come and have a discussion with me, she can kick rocks. So nobody wants to hit the link and have a discussion with me. What's going on? Yourself. You don't want to hit the link and have a discussion with me? My God. I can't believe it. No one. Absolutely no one. They got everybody scared of their alliance, but just wait. It will all fall apart soon. I'm not wishing for anything to fall apart, because basically we all share the same subscribers. But, it is what it is. If you're not going to talk freely, what the fuck you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about if you can't talk freely? That thing with BL yesterday, BL trying to, tell somebody how she feels and how the mods were feeling. It's not like she doesn't know how you guys feel and how you guys are feeling. Who tears down their whole support system over somebody who came in the door talking about people that they didn't know? Who does that? Okay. If that's what she want to do, that's what she want to do. That's on her. So, hey, Bella Joy. Hey, Film Noir. I'm sorry I didn't speak. Let me see what this heat. I have beef sector restraining order on you. Flinch every time you say my name. Motherfucker, you better get up here and hit the link and stop flinching. Hey, So Deaf. Joanna, how you doing? Okay, so you guys are not going to tell me what y'all think. You guys are not going to converse with me. It's a shame and a scandal. Hey, Liz. We just have drizzle so far, Liz. We had some rain, but it's drizzling now. Okay, let me go back up and see if I didn't miss any comments. All I'm going to say is none of this is going to end smoothly. Yeah, I don't think so. And it was surprising that Kimmy came up there and didn't want to talk about Bree, but just wanted to say that this heat was out of order. But Kimmy has, said some things about Bree too. Everybody go in. So why this heat really has no reason to go in. And that's another thing. This heat really had no reason to go in. That is the big obvious point in the room, because all she kept saying was Bree keeps throwing shots at me. She kept throwing shots at me, and the throwing shots at me. She was never specific about anything that Bree said or did to her. This throwing shots, and I couldn't keep letting her throw shots. What specifically did she do to you? Not a goddamn thing. Nothing. Bree did absolutely nothing to this flicker. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, J Truth, how you doing? And all of this vitriol and all of this bullshit but you can't say, you can't enunciate not one thing that Bree did to you. A bunch of bullshit. And I'm not going. And you can't take me and you can't make me. A bunch of bullshit. You know, I hope they're all not in on this together, because there's some weak ass shit that I'm seeing right here today. You think I'm gonna believe that she said all this stuff about Bree and was so upset, but all she can say is Bree was taking shots at me after she called Bree a feeder. And Bree's supposed to be okay with that. But she was taking shots at me, things that, I can't say exactly what these shots were, but she kept on taking shots at me after I said that her man feeds her so much that it turns him on because he has a fetish. But she's taking shots at me. But the thing about it is, if she was taking shots at you, she was taking shots at you in the public. Let's say, okay, let's go with this. Bree was taking shots at her. On her channel, she kept taking shots at me. She kept taking shots at me. But bitch, you was sitting up on her panel in her face, never saying nothing, and then going behind her back in emails, taking shots at her, bitch. So what's up with that? But Bree was taking shots at you in the public after you said some dogged out shit about her. But you're supposed to be upset and so out of line that you saying all this about her, the way you were dogging her in public. Oh, it's over 300 emails. I released about 29. And it was all the ones that were talking about Bree. Well, bitch, we don't know that until we see all the 300. How am I supposed to know out of all the 300 you released all the ones where you said something about Bree? How likely does that sound? Bitch, we can't prove that till we see all 300 of the emails, ho. Who you think you talking to? A dumb bitch? Oh my God. Anyway, Carrie, can you drop the link for me? I don't want to miss anybody who want to come up and have any further discussion about this dumb shit. But I mean, can we break this shit down real easily? And I just don't understand how Pizarro didn't have any heat for her. And then she's talking about Bree and she may have a disorder and this, that, and the other. But then you're sitting up on a meth head panel who, in my opinion, is actively using by the behavior she displays, but you don't open your damn mouth to say anything about her health issues. Bitch, if you don't get out of my face with this dumb shit, you sit up over there and kiki and ha with her like she's a regular healthy person. But Bree's so unhealthy, bitch. Hey Marvelous me. Let me tell you something. Before me and Bree fell out, I remember Bree would have discussions, and I didn't come at Bree. I said things in fighting, but when I wanted to come at Bree about anything about being healthy, she was open to it, and she was having a dialogue in our open chat. And I would, Allie the Sag, thank you for the cash app. And I would just tell Bree, if you drink water, if you do this, if you do that, and, just take a walk around your complex, your apartment complex. And, if you walk past 2 apartments on your next round, just try to make it to the 3rd apartment. Go slow. You're not in competition with anyone but yourself. And those are the things that I told Bree to encourage her. I didn't come out and tell her no shit like this bitch came out and said today. But Ronnie Q and Ronnie Q. That bitch said my name a million times after she sat up there and spewed all that stuff about Bree, and she didn't even know Ronnie Q had said anything about Bree till Trish brought her ass up there talking about she could never forgive me because of the stuff I said about Bree. But you and Bree don't get along. So what you got in? What they got to do with you? You and Bree don't get along. You're hitting on Bree's panel, you say, but you could never forgive me for what I said about Brie. Bitch, if you don't get out of here with that dumb shit, you the same old dusty bitch who sat up there and lied talking about you having a baby. Bitch, and the only thing your motherfucking husband, old ass nigga shooting out is some rust and some memories, god damn it. How the fuck he gonna impregnate you, bitch? The fuck out of my face. Anyway. I guess nobody is gonna come up and talk with me. And if you guys don't come, oh, somebody's in the back. I'm sorry. Hey, Dovey.
Hey, darling, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I didn't hear the
Oh,
click sound. I'm
okay,
sorry.
that's okay. Happy holidays to everybody.
Happy
And
holidays to you as well.
okay, and I am your beef sector weather girl. If anybody want to know who I am,
What's
now
the temperature?
run Q.
Yes.
I was over yonder in the streets on my scooter because I've been drinking, so I couldn't open up the club tonight. So anyway, I was out there on my scooter. Anyway, I scoot round yonder to see trying to get caught up what's going on. Then I went by Heat. She was over there saying this, that, and other, and more pertaining to me. Running Q, I didn't know this young lady. This lady started with me by the way how I talk. But when I get into her ass, she understand it with the same way I talk. She understand that very well. So she was back over there saying how dumb I is, how dumb I is, how poor I am. I don't know this young lady. She come in here with that attitude. Then she started working on you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, running Q, this little young lady, that butch was all over the damn place.
All over the
For
place.
all over the damn place. Like
Just like
shit.
dog shit. Just
Like
like
shit.
dog
All
shit in an
just like
unkept dog park. She's like dog shit all over
yeah.
the place.
All of it. She went from Nina. She worked on Nina. She worked on you. She kept on telling me, but she won't let nobody up there but Trish. No longer than Trish can get down. I had already put in track. She started working on Trish. What do this child want from us? Don't she know that we are not the butch sector, but they do have a sector for people just like her.
Hello,
Man,
hey Treasure Lane. Excuse me, Duffy. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. And then also too, she started working on Lady Nika. Then she turned around and say Lady Nika ain't do nothing to her. Then she just started ripping in Lady Nika.
Excuse me. I want to stop right there at Lady Nika.
Okay, I'm
See,
sorry.
and no, I want to just. You said you brought her up, so it reminds me that Lady
Okay.
Nika only did the only thing Lady Nika did was try to give her some advice before the punk bitch closed down her page the first time. And but then she turned around and talked about Lady Nika like a dog, as if Lady Nika did something to her. Now she's closed down her page twice, and she poo-pooed and talked about how Lady Nika can't tell her nothing because of how Lady Nika lives and how Lady Nika
Mm-hmm.
talks and how old Lady Nika was. She couldn't tell her nothing. But look at the motherfucking success, the slop that she's putting out. Never talks about anything but other people. Small minds talk about people, but she presented herself as someone who was going to come over here and lift up the beef sector and do good content about
Yes.
other things and this, that, and the other. And she has consistently done content only talking about other people. Period.
You
Nothing.
are correct.
Go ahead.
She said that I said that when I made a content about she said she was coming over here and changed the B sector. Yes, she did and so did Allie. But what happened is that we perfect over here. We don't want no motherfucking change. We are great here. So she was saying that she went into the lady Nika ass, said all these awful things. Then she turned around and say, Lady Nika ain't do nothing to me. But then she went around to breathe. But what people are fail to understand, do y'all remember about 6 weeks ago when she come around here? She was sniffing up Bree and what that girl Pizarro and remember now, Bree, I'm just saying this in my opinion, Bree and Pizarro, they like a packet. Then she started sniffing up on the Brino, but on the Bree ass. All of a sudden she started talking about Bree. Then what's her name? Trish told her.
Shit, Trish.
Okay, she said that when he said Brianna come in her chat, they all were dropping shoes. And Trish
Yeah,
told her that mean that this channel belongs to them.
that was
Really?
Pettyville's. That's Pettyville's
Mhm.
moniker.
Yeah, that's what they think the same as mine, just a scooter. So anyway, Trish told her that when they drop them shoes, that mean that it's like that. Run the queue. They if I come over here and drop scooters, that mean that this channel here belongs to me.
Hmm.
Even though you over here talking your trash, when I drop them scooters, this Dolby own this channel here too. So say what you want. This is Dolby channel. All these people in this chat, they belongs to Dolby. So Trish told her when she dropped those slippers, those shoes, the whole pet deal said that Trish said that mean that that signal is telling her that this channel heat belongs to Brianna, to Pettyville. I didn't get that out of that. That's
Yeah, well,
what we
that's what
do.
it means. That's that. Well, I think that means that Pettyville is in the house. Out of Trish.
That's what it supposed to mean.
Yeah,
That means that when we come here, the scooters are here, our
yeah.
reference. That's what it was. So
Don't
Trish
pay,
told
don't
her,
pay that cow no mind. She don't know what she talking about. She always
I
just trying to
never hold
ramp
that.
up
I
shit.
never knew
And
that.
she's all it because it's not a thing. That means that they're showing that Pettyville was in the fucking house. That's what
That
it meant.
that's what I mean.
That's all that it meant. And
She
Shish
said,
Trish don't know nothing about what it means to have a lot of people in her chat anyway. So I don't even know why she's talking about anybody coming in the chat, because her chat don't represent anything, and she doesn't even represent that own shit show that she calls a channel herself. That's why she's all over everybody else's panel, because the only time that she's going to have an audience is if she's on someone else's channel. Thank you, Sincere.
then the next thing Trish said, you have not seen nothing yet. You wait till 5 come. It's just our logo, what we do, that we are in the house and we are here and we listening to you. That's all that it is. But for to say this girl said that Lady Nika went live. This girl said she had 500 something people. Lady Nika tried to take her people, but she couldn't do it because she still had 500 something people in her chat that the people wouldn't even move for Lady Nika to go over there to Lady Nika. But what this whole forget to understand, some of us got 3 and 4 gadgets. We in everybody damn room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I
Well,
mean, it was so.
I understand. I get it. I understand that some people may be in various rooms because different people are live at the same time. But me personally, uh, nah. I thought about it. I was like, nah. This is not happening anymore. This bitch is, as far as I'm concerned, is a dry lake again. I went on there because I saw that I read what was going on, and then I was like, okay, well, let me go peek in. And then I saw Bree went live as well. And then it was like a comparison of numbers, and looking at the comparison of numbers for me. And I was like, oh wow. But that's it. She's gonna
Well,
suffocate as far as my attention
but
goes.
guess what? I want to let you know when I went over
Wait,
there.
wait a minute.
When I
Hold on,
went,
Dovey. Hold on,
okay.
Dovey. And one more thing, because I just thought about it. Now, this is a person who says that she doesn't do relationships. So that tells you she's incapable of having a relationship. So that tells you she is not in a relationship. The best she can do is just go lick on random pussy every now and then with no emotional attachment, because she cannot form any emotional bonds because she's such a motherfucking piece of shit, is then going to have the nerve to ask where my husband is. My husband, yeah, ask where my husband is. My husband is probably doing this. My husband is probably doing that. My husband is probably. All these things that my husband is probably doing. But factually, me and my husband are able to be in a relationship with each other. So let's start there, bitch. Who are you able to be in a relationship with? Who wants to have you as a partner, bitch? Nobody. And you know this. So you don't even try anymore because you're such a derelict piece of shit. In your words, not mine. Thank you for the cash out. So go ahead, Dovey.
She also, I wasn't even in the room. I just passed by and just saw my name. Then I started listening. She was going in and out. That Dovey is poor. But you Google me, you can see that Dovey owned Dovey Flowers and Party thing. Okay? You can see that my job is in transportation. She said that I was poor. She said I be on here crying for cash out. That I make my living off with what she said, YouTube. Oh yeah, she was her and Trish started talking about the money. She said about the youth what we do in the B sector. Somehow or another it got on that we was making $1,000 right here in the B sector. And I mean, did her and Trish did Trish had to correct her? No, it's not so. So Trish say, where you get this here up that all this here money is made around here? Why are you saying so? They thought saying word or two dealing fact with the money. So she was saying that all the money that we are making around here, and she was talking about all the money that we was making, all the cash out that we was getting. She just kept on racking on the money that what goes on around here.
Yeah,
Trish had to straighten her
but if
out
you're
about
poor,
it.
Dovey, if you're poor, Dovey, wasn't she here to tell people how to make money on YouTube? Surely she hit you up and told you how to make money on YouTube because she had ideas to make this sector make money. So I don't understand why
Mhm.
she was talking about you being poor when
Oh
she was the
boy.
money maker and the big idea haver. So
Yeah,
what did she do to help you make money, Dovey, since
I
she
don't know.
observes that you may be poor? But every observation is that everyone who she disliked was poor. And she's
Mhm.
the rich girl living in Southern California, always about to buy a house when the median house cost for a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom home in Southern California is over $600,000. And we're to believe that this bitch is about to buy a house in Southern California. Bitch, if you don't get out of my face with the dumb shit, okay?
And then the next thing is, she said she was leaving because of her business. She was spending too much time on YouTube and she had to take care of her life and her business. That's what she told Pizarro, because Pizarro had told her. She told her the reason why she had to go because of all this here business that she have to take care of, and she is slacking in her business. So I guess so she took care of it in a couple of days, and then she brought her ass back for more.
So that tells you she has no business.
She,
She has no business to attend to other than everyone else's. And oh, so and so is here all day, and so is there
yes,
all day. People are on the computer at work making money all day, every day. Okay? So if I'm here all day, you must know that I'm here all day because you're here all day as well. Wouldn't that be the fact?
yes,
Ronnie
yes.
was online until X time. So if
Hmm.
you are clocking how long Ronnie Q's on the computer, wouldn't that mean you're there to see that? Bitch, the nonsensical little storylines are just ludicrous and ridiculous. But meanwhile, Ronnie Q is not closing down her page every other week. Ronnie Q is not on here. Just only conversation that she has is to talk about people. I can talk about ideas. I can talk about news events. She can't talk about anything. Over on Jay Wilson panel, they were having a conversation about voting. She had nothing but surface level things to add to the conversation and a closed motherfucking mouth.
Wow. The next thing is when I went on her chat, it was like 179. And she would continue to talk and go, it wouldn't stay on topic. It was Dovey, it was Nina. When I just left from over there about the last past 20 minutes, she had got down to 94 people. That's how they, because they what she was saying. She worked on you, Lady Nika, she started talking about the money, everything. People just started leaving when the count went down. I left, it was less than 100 people in there because of what she was saying.
Yeah, it's just ludicrous. So yeah, I'm done. I'm done. No more attention, no more anything. I don't give a fuck. And yeah, bitch, I know how to quit letting you at me. I block your ass, but I don't block bitches. See, because I'm not a weak hoe like you. I don't block bitches and then sit up and type paragraphs about them in the chat like you do. So I don't block bitches. So you can keep adding me with your long community wall posts, like
Hmm.
because you want my attention. But bitch, I don't read any of that shit. I just tell you to stop adding me. I don't read those paragraphs and diatribes that you're writing on your community board about Ronnie Q. So, bitch, type till your fingertips turn bloody, bitch. I don't give a fuck about anything you have to say because anything you have to say does not affect me and my fabulous life. Thank you, ho. Goodbye.
There you go. Not only that, on her community board, the most you can get our attention on a community board is one line. We may go to second line. All the rest of stuff we don't even read because we don't care. So if you want to write a goddamn book, continue. Continue. I hope you get a best novel, okay? Because other than that, we don't read that goddamn shit. We don't have time, nor for the first two things what you say with our name. We know that it's you. We don't read the shit anyway.
I know that's right.
Mm. So anyway, Ronnie Cool, I'm going to step down. I got to charge up this here and go to my other tablet. I'll be in
All
the
right.
chat. Thank you, Ronnie Q, for your
Dovey,
time and your patience. Thank you.
Dovey, thanks for coming up. And is there anybody else who want to hit the panel before I leave? Is there anyone else who want to hit the panel? Last call for panel whores. UNC girl, bad weave. Thank you for modding for me. Barry Carey, thank you for modding for me. TH, hello. So that's all I have. You know, I have to. Okay, I have someone in the background. Let me put my banner up because I'm not familiar with this person. Just a second. Yeah, and I really want to thank you guys for coming out. And Very Carey and UNC girls, can you drop the Holes with Heart link and your link, UNC girl? Okay, the person dropped. Okay, so there's no one backstage. If you want to come back up, please hit the link again. You're more than welcome to come up. I just needed to put the banner up until I knew who you were. Okay, the link is dropped. And dear self, if you want to drop your link in the chat, please subscribe to Dear Self. Who was that? Who was that? Come back, let's talk. Yeah, who was that in the back? Please come back, let's talk. Dear Self, please feel free to drop your link in the chat. There was someone else that I saw. UNC girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. 1 second. UNC girl, is that you? UNC girl, is that you?
Yes. Why are you slapping me? I don't understand.
Because it's you. Hey, girl. Hey, I can barely hear you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me
Just
now?
speak up a little bit. Can you speak up a little bit?
I will try my best.
That's better.
Damn it. It's like I'm yelling. So then people are going to know what the fuck I'm saying. Okay. So anyway, why are you trying to leave, dog? Like, you ain't doing nothing. What's going on?
Well, you guys aren't coming up and talking to me.
Well, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And I have limited information. So what do you want to add anything to the commentary, or you want to wait till next week? Did you guys come on last night again?
No, because we came on Friday.
Okay, because somebody said I saw something about last night, and I was like, how did I miss the notification? Holes with Heart, please make sure you drop your link when you get back down in the chat. So, what do you want to add to this commentary or these days'
So,
events?
um, okay, so I will not lie. I missed a lot because I went to church, just chicken, right? So I was eating. And
Mhm.
I really don't know what the hell is going on. I did see that the flicker is back for whatever reason. And I did see Brianna was live, but I will be honest, I didn't hear anything at all.
Oh, you didn't hear anything at all. Okay.
No, so I came up here just to say like, hey, and why is Flickr like, tagging you and stuff?
She's just I don't know. I don't know. Uh, she's just wants attention. I have no idea. Hold on. Let me see who's back here. Travel Mullins. Hello. Hello. You're backstage. Hello. I can't hear you. Turn your mic off mute. Nope. That's somebody who wants to get me, obviously, because they won't talk. And when the banner comes up, they leave. So I don't know. But anyway, you're gonna have to catch yourself up because you have a lot of homework to do, girl. Because I see a lot of shade to be thrown at these days events that have occurred.
Hmm, interesting. Okay, fine. I guess I can red ball
Where's
some of that.
AO? Oh, she never comes to my room.
She was here. What are you talking about?
I'm lying. I'm lying.
Yeah, I'm like,
Hey, kind to me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us.
hey, everybody. Yeah, I don't know. So, okay, fine. So I'll start with Brianna's live, I guess. I really don't like to feature Flickr, I'm mad
No.
that she hasn't set herself on fire yet, but whatever. Um,
Okay, we're going to try this one more time with Travel Mullins. Travel Mullins, please make sure that your mic is off so I can hear you. I'm going to put the banner up. They're gone. See?
that's weird.
Yeah.
Do they at
That's
least
oh,
have like a avatar or something?
yeah, they did.
Hmm.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we could have seen that name.
Okay. So, is there anything else that you've seen around the YouTube streets that you want to talk about other than today's events?
Yeah, I am waiting for Dear Self to go live. I don't know why she hasn't yet. I'm just sitting here patiently waiting and waiting,
What?
and it seems I'm going to have gray hair everywhere by the time she goes live, and I'm getting too old, you know.
Well, she says her debut is going to be on New Year's Day in the afternoon or 9 o'clock p.m. I think I don't quote me, but she already has the notification up. It's my understanding. It,
What?
she's going to go live on New Year's Day,
Oh my
not New
God.
Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
I mean, if I have a good New Year's Eve, I might not make it to New Year's Day.
But it's late. It's later in the evening because I think she's a lush too. So I think she
I
put
don't
that
think
into consideration for all you lushes.
that's very kind. That's very kind.
Thank you,
Yeah.
very Carrie.
OMG.
Thank
I
you for putting
know.
the links up.
And please put I don't understand why nobody wants to come talk to us, but I did see a little bit of scuffling at DKL's.
What happened? I missed yesterday. What happened?
Oh, I was talking about today. I think that was today. Yeah, that was
Oh,
today.
what
Um,
happened?
I know Pizarro was up there with oh Lord, what is the person's name? Just
Okay.
Blaze. And
Okay.
I think they had
Uh
like a
huh.
little bit of a scuffle. But
Just Blaze had the scuffle with Pizarro.
yeah, is that her name?
Uh,
That's her name, right? I'm scrolling.
Just Blaze. Detroit.
Yes, there you go.
Okay. Hold on one second. Hello, Travel Mullins. May I help you?
Hello,
Yes, I can hear you now.
who's this?
Okay. Bye bye. All right. So, what happened with Just Blaze?
I don't know. They had a scuffle. Look, I was busy, but there was some arguing back and forth. But That shit wasn't even live that long. So by the time I went back, he was already off, and I was like, well, fuck it. And I think Travel Mullins is part of Big Man TV sector. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. We're taking care of Travel Mullins and their attempts to bug and interrupt me. Okay, when I'm trying to get the tea.
I ain't got no tea, girl. I'll just come and say, I ain't got no. Yeah.
Okay. Now, why is another whack job adding me all the time?
Who?
That's freaking iBabe.
What did you do to her?
Oh my God. You know what? I can see why New Mexico has so much to hold against this person. It's because I don't interact with this person. I've never interacted with this person. I've never had any arguments, anything with this person. Out of the blue, after one of my lives, I get added from iBabe about Lipstick Alley. People think that they can just talk about people and this, that, and the other. And Lipstick Alley is over there doxing people and all this stuff. Now, we're not allowed to dox at Lipstick Alley. It's not allowed. If we do that, we're going to be banned from Lipstick Alley. But she puts this out and she adds me. So it comes up in my notifications as if somebody's going live because she added me. So it comes up in my notification. So I read this and I say, please stop adding me. Don't lie. And she said, there was doxing in Ronnie Q's chat. And I was like, don't lie. There was no doxing in my chat. Please, there was no doxing in my chat, my live, or my community board. Please do not lie on me. And please don't add me again. She turns around like 2 days later and adds me again with a screenshot of something from the year 2020. And I had just started my channel 2 weeks ago as proof that people were doxing in my chat. So I respond to her. Go ahead.
No, I'm laughing. Go ahead.
So I respond to her. Once again, I have asked you to stop adding me. Please do not add me anymore. You cannot show me something from 2020 to prove what you're saying, that people were doxing in my chat. Please do not add me again. And if you want to prove someone was doxing in my chat, it would be helpful if you screenshot someone doxing in my chat. It did not happen. Please do not add me anymore. So then about a week later, I get a real strange, I was just muddling. Another notification comes to me from her. I was just mulling around in the people that I have blocked, and I didn't even see this from Ronnie Q, where she told me not to get at her, not to add her anymore, and I can add anybody I want to, and I will talk about her whenever I choose, and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, is this bitch crazy? She added me. She knows she added me. So she knows she sent the thing to me. And she's pretending like, oh, I had her blocked and I didn't even know that she had these responses of don't talk to her, don't add her anymore. And then she added me again. So once again, my response is, once again, please do not add me. Then she adds me a fourth time. And I'm just like, and then this time she's saying, I said, please don't add me. I see why New Mexico has so much to go on with you. I said, I know you're crazy because I saw you making a false police report pretending Kwani's people were your people. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Please stop adding me. So then she's like, oh, she added me this final time, and she goes, Ronnie Q is around there in the racists and supporting the racists and this, that, and the other, and she supports the racists and da 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 da. Meanwhile, I've never hit on Jason's page or anything like that. There were snips from the body cam footage where they showed her junking. Oh, and I told her to go clean her house too. Go clean your house and quit adding me, And so there were clips in LSA from the body cam footage that Jason had gotten from the police officers where they were going to her home and her in New Mexico's back and forth. So in one of those clips, there was a snippet of her calling the cops and saying that New Mexico was calling her mom. She played a snippet from when New Mexico called what he said was Kwani's mom. And he was saying, oh, your daughter's saying she wants to do me. And your daughter, she works at something air. And your daughter is saying this. And your daughter is saying that. So it was obvious the call that was made to Kwani because her job name was actually in that recording. But I fool represented it as a call to her own mother. So what she did right there was file a false police report. And I just happened to talk about it on Duchess Kelly Love. I was telling him she was sending me these crazy messages. So now she's all scared that everybody can see the obvious play and is right there on the police body cam where she filed a false police report, which is a crime. Okay, so now she's adding me. So this last ad, I told her, okay, I have asked you to stop adding me, and you think fat meat isn't, with your big ass, you would think you know fat meat is greasy, but I guess I'm going to have to prove it to you. And I will call your friends at the police station and see what they have to say about this. Girl, and I put the name of the police station and the phone number in there. Girl, that bitch changed her whole name. She changed her whole name and everything. But the notifications are still under my notification bell and everything she said. And then I screenshot the last message she had with the new name, Run Up or Get Done Up is her new name. And I correlated with the notification that says the exact same thing under her own name, screenshotted it. And after every message, I said, thanks again for the paper trail. Thanks again for the paper trail. But after that last message, the bitch totally changed your whole screen name. So that's what's new with me.
I don't like playing with the nuts.
I know.
I don't. And that's because, first of all, who even talks to her or about her? Like, no.
Nobody. I'm like, why? I never even had any interactions with her. And that's the strange part about it. But then she just like zeroed in on me to start sending me these crazy messages. And then I got her in this Flickr adding me paragraphs and stuff. I'm not reading this dumb shit. Leave me alone. Quit adding me. You can say what you want to. I don't care. But why you got to add me? Because you want my attention. And I'm not going to give it to you. Because I see you want it. So I'm not going to give it to you.
Yeah, you did a lot more than I would have. I would have just, because she did like a whole paragraph on us, and I was just like, whatever. And kept right the fuck on going. It's like, girl, bye. You know, ain't nobody got time for your type of crazy. I don't.
On Hoes with Heart?
Yeah. No, she did it on her channel, though.
I mean, she was talking about Hoes with Heart. Mm-hmm. Girl, and I heard she went up live and cursed me out. That's when Talent, that's why Talent got up there and said, oh, I hear you're having a beef with iBabe. I hear you're having a beef with iBabe. And I was like, what's the beef? Okay, where's the beef?
Thank you for bringing that up, because the way that conversation happened, I didn't take it like it was you talking about Brie or pizza or whatever. I didn't take it like that. So the way when like Rihanna went live the next morning, I was kind of like, nah, because I didn't take it like anybody was digging at her. You know what I mean? So I was just like, why are people acting all butthurt about this conversation between Langston and you? It wasn't a big deal to me. I was like, whatever. Like, we all know that he's just pops up, talks some shit, and then he leaves. Like, that's just what he does. I didn't take it like he was starting shit. Kind to me, you would have to go to her thing, girl, because I can't even tell you what the fuck that shit said. But it was about a good 3 or 4 paragraphs. You know, ain't nobody got time for that.
And the only reason I responded is because she was trying to associate me with doxing. And that's the only reason I responded. She tried to associate my channel with doxing. Like I let people dox in my chat, and it was people from LSA that were doxing in my chat, and that's the only reason I responded. Because just like I don't know if you were around yesterday, we was on someone's chat, and some old dude, some old bony looking dude who looked like he was the size of Jay Wilson's dog, had just as many ribs sticking
Girl,
out of his
bye.
shirt. Girl, I renamed him Lyric. So he gets on, and he's another flicker. He goes over. It was on either Breeze or Pizarro's. I think it was Pizarro's, and he's trying to. He's been here 3 years. He knows nothing. Same thing. Same play. So he asked Pizarro, "Are you from Chicago?" And then Pizarro's like, "Chicago?" She was like, "I'm from Florida." And then I was like, and then I hit the link, and I was like, "You don't know anything about this," because I don't have the time to be placating these people who are pretending to be 3 years in over here, and they just never drop down, and this, that, and the other. And I was like, you haven't been here 3 years because you don't even know where Pizarro's from. So, cut the crap. And then he gets to arguing. He start cursing at me. I said, "Excuse me, why are you cursing at me?" And then he, because I could curse if I want, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, when the story's retold, I came up there and I attacked him. But, so we cursed him out real good, and we had, we slapped him around for a little while and stuff. And, he went on about his way, all butthurt. But in that transaction, he picked up that I scam people and I was a scammer. And then
Yeah,
here comes Trish, huh?
No, I said I was there, not Trish.
Oh, you were there?
Mm-hmm. I was dropping down because
Now
people were wondering who the fuck, what's her name, Mississippi Magnolia is, and I'm just like, that's his friend. They're besties, But I was like, I'm frustrated. Why are y'all?
That was the first time I saw it, was when James said it. So I was like, oh, but yeah. Anyway, then Trish comes with it. Oh yeah, scammer, you're a scammer. You explain. It's just the dumb shit that people say. People, these content creators who participated in the Secret Santa, they cashed out from their own phones, their own devices, to whoever they chose. That's it. That's all. It had nothing to do with me. And I cashed out a subscriber for my own phone, my own money, for the Secret Santa. Like, where's the scam? Please enunciate where the scam part of this thing went down. But they just want to sit up and say, "I'm begging for money. I'm scamming. I'm begging for money." Like, are you serious? So it's like things like that where I have to stop it and be like, hold on. Don't even try it. Do not try it. You understand what I'm saying? But then Trish says, "Oh, I give to content creators. I give to content creators." Yeah, because you're an ass kisser and you're trying to get put on because you have 7 people in your chat on a routine basis. Fucking bitch. Oh, she makes me sick. She really makes me sick. She's ridiculous to be so old. And what was this ruse about her having a baby?
I thought that was just like the joke because she was like, "I'm not coming back till October," and so it was just kind of like, "Oh, Trish is pregnant," but Trish is like 65,
I know, but Venus O used to be like, "Trish, how's your pregnancy going along? And Trish, how are you feeling? Are you laying down? Are you getting rest and stuff?" And then I was like, wait a minute, I thought that was fake. I didn't think that was real. So that's what made me think it was real.
No, I got beef with Theo because she keeps scheduling these damn lives and then doesn't go, and I just want her to stop it. Okay, stop scheduling the damn lives. Stop it. If you're not gonna go, just don't schedule it. That's what I want to touch. Mm-hmm. I saw some of that this morning.
Ronnie Q, did you see that Lyric went on J Don's page this morning after she doxed his mama? Child, no, I did not see that. Do you see this?
Didn't she dox exactly Body Electric? I'm so sick of her. Didn't she? I did. I saw some of it when I first woke up because I love when they be going live like around 6 our time and shit because I'm just waking up and I'm like, oh, they messy. But she did. If I'm correct, I believe she doxed like his whole government name, and I believe a phone number. Yeah, and like his email address and stuff, and then showed his mama's Instagram. Okay, and that fool clicked the goddamn link talking about I'm not scared. My family knows how to protect themselves and yada yada yada. But he was on the panel like the whole damn time, and people were even saying, "How are you talking to the girl that just stops the fuck out of you?" But he was up there. He was there.
Attention starved. Just attention starved. Like, what
But
is wrong with these people?
it
Huh?
was weird because I think it was Mississippi Magnolia that emailed. Damn it! I'm gonna probably get some kind of way. 2 years ago, somebody, one of them, emailed Jay Dunn and wanted like information about like the film industry and stuff like that. And that's how, because Jay Dunn doesn't delete anything at all. So
Obviously.
right, like, geez. So that's how Jay Dunn was like going back through all her stuff and showing that man's. I don't know, Levon, because she wasn't on Pizarro's panel last night, right? Like, I don't even know what started that. He
I
did
don't
the
either.
emailing. Okay. Yeah, I don't. I
But
don't know.
I think because she's his friend. But I must say, when he said Mississippi Magnolia, what is it? Mississippi Magnolia?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. When he said her name, I was like, oh, not her. Because she left me such a great, nice message under one of my videos. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Thank you very much. And then when he said her name, I was like, oh, but she's been so nice to me.
Well, I mean, you still have to treat people, like how they treat you. I just,
Right.
because I thought she was like, this little sweet older lady or whatever. Because I only see her drop down every once in a while. I don't see her in all the chats, but maybe like over there at Tracy's World or whatever, she'll be up over there. Sometimes she'll be on the panel. But I was just like, girl. But I do remember that one night when they all got into it on Jay Wilson's with like Shelly and James, and like they were just questioning the fuck out of him. And he did go live with his friend, and his friend was just like, I told you not to mess with them. I told you not to go over there with them. I was like, ooh. Yeah, that was a mess.
Yeah, that's the day him and Jay Wilson got into it a little tiff.
Exactly. Like, and then he was just like, before I hopped on the panel, like I gave him a super chat. The super chat I think was like $1.99 or $2. It was like, come on now, that wasn't enough to make Jay Wilson's like booty hole tingle. Like that wasn't enough to make him say Shondo. Calm down.
Well, yeah. So we have another one on the horizon. That's all I foresee because he's been. Anytime you sitting up on the panel, the woman who docked you, you are going. That was probably him trying to hit my link back there.
Okay, like this woman had your whole, and then because if I remember, she kept calling him by his government name. Like I was like, oh my god, and this fool was answering. I was like, no.
He was
But
like, okay.
yeah, I don't know why she be. I don't know. I don't know why she went after her. I don't after her lyric. Well, same shit. Anyways, I don't know why she was so gun ho about calling Chat Rep's mama. It's like leave these fucking people alone, girl. God
Wait a
damn.
minute. Did she get in contact with her mother?
No.
But I heard a little bit about that. And Chat Rep was crying or
Well,
deleted her page
she's
again.
always crying. No.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she does do that all the time.
Mhm.
But did she delete her page again?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't keep up with that one.
and J Dunn is like she is just like convicted in her belief that she has the right to do these things. She'll be like, "Nah, I'm gonna call your mother because your mother should know what you doing up here on YouTube, washing your hair in your drawers and stuff." And she live right downstairs from you.
Yeah.
She,
And I just think that is so unfair. Like, it's not like she's a minor. She is a grown ass woman. What do you want her mother to do?
exactly,
Like,
exactly. I'm like,
come on.
wow.
Mm-mm. Like that's too much. I would be mad. You know, like imagine somebody calling like one of your relatives and being like Ronnie Q. Like they'll be like, "Who the fuck's that?" You know,
Like,
like
like,
no.
like Ronnie Hugh be on the internet and she be cursing people out and da 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 da. And
Yeah, it's like don't
be
do
like,
that.
can you imagine?
Mm-mm. I no. I had a coworker one time years ago, and I was at work acting like a plum fool. And this coworker was just like, "I'm going to call your mother." So I said my mother's phone number. This bitch really called my mom, and mom cussed her smooth the fuck out while she was at work. And she was just like, I think your mom's upset." I was like, "Look, bitch, nobody told you to call that crazy bitch. You should have just left it alone." Because seriously, what would you get out of calling somebody's relative on here? Like that's so stupid.
I know that is crazy, but I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. And what do you think about I'm just cooling?
Cool is cool.
I think so too. I got new respect from her when she went on Flickr's channel, and I was like,
She
oh
did?
yeah, she went on. What they have a I didn't know they had anything, but she went on Flickr's panel, and she was like, she gave her the what's for. And she was just straight out telling her, I think this is a play, and you already had it set up, and you got your stuff planned, how you want to have it, and all this type of stuff. Yeah, so Coolin, without like getting upset, she was still cooling, but she let her know like, bitch, I see you, and what you doing is just really pathetic.
Mm, mm, mm. I would be
And
so
she
happy when they stop, you know, investing their time in all these damn losers, you know?
I know, but they did it to themselves.
They did. They did. And it's really sad. But I wonder like is it attention? Like do they get excited? Because I new people make me nervous. You know, I'm just like, why are you here? What do you want with us? But that one dude, I think I have him mixed up. I think I have that lyric mixed up with the dude that used to pop up on Sir King that would like Sir King made him a mod, like he would always be on the panel and stuff. But I don't feel like going through because I don't even know what Sir King's channel name was at that time, or if he even has those old videos from 2020 still up.
But I thought someone said he was the same guy.
See, I asked Miss Toby, and Miss Toby said it wasn't him, and I'm just like that shit looks so damn familiar to me. No, not the citrus fruit, but there was a dude that bought like the sweatpants that said Avatar Nation or whatever. And remember, like they were all doing that dance and stuff.
I don't remember.
Oh, I used to be
I don't
embarrassed.
remember that part.
I'm so embarrassed.
But they said that was the same guy from Sir Keith's panel
If that's him,
page.
I don't remember him acting like this. Then, like he seemed to be like a cool dude. Then I don't know what happened.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. So, but that a lot of people were saying that was the same guy from Sir King's page. Chat, put a one in the chat if you guys think that lyric with the fishnet shirt is the same guy from Sir King's page.
Not fishnet. No, it wasn't Jimboski. There was a dude. So Jimboski did the whole like
Artwork.
drawings and right. No, it wasn't him. But Jimboski did have like his own little scandal. He went under his other name and left a comment.
And it's
No,
not Roger Davis you're talking about, right?
mm-mm, no.
Okay.
Roger would get on. This dude would get on camera too, and he had just moved, so it was a whole lot of boxes and bullshit like where he was at. And I think even one time he said he was staying like in the lobby of the hotel or something he was staying at. Girl, it was a whole bunch of mess. But he would be
Hmm.
there like every night. Yeah. He was born as anyways.
Oh, I don't know him. So Coolin also had a lot to say about BL Meanwhile and Miss Pizarro debacle. Was it good or was it bad? Because if Coolin shaded my girl BL, then I'm gonna have to give her a little shade too. Was it good or was it bad? What she had to say? or was it like, getting on Pizarro to straighten up and cut the F shit?
Did you
Because
catch some
what?
of Nika's? What?
Huh?
I said, did you catch some of Nika's?
Some Nikas?
Some of Nika's live this morning. Nika was live for like 100 hours this morning.
No. What happened?
Girl, you need to go back. They were, for whatever reason, talking about, and I think this stemmed from somebody else's live that I didn't catch, but don't, whatever. Anyways, yeah, so they were talking about the whole Methy thing and, like the pictures and all that. And,
Oh, God.
yeah, and grown folks came up there and him and Brianna were talking. One of his old moms came up. There was a couple of squabbles,
Who swabbled?
Brianna and grown folks. And it was basically like he popped up saying, I'm like, I was like a brother to her. So Brianna was like, well, why would you, like basically Brianna was saying, why would you victimize her again? If you know all of this that happened, why would you show her? Thank you, Miss Cruiser. See, I like when y'all be going around. She up there too. And all this other stuff. And I agreed with that. And then I had to leave. So yeah. So that's a good one too. Like I would just, skim through that. That was
Okay.
very interesting.
I've been busy, and I guess I could. I can't watch them because I'm busy. I'm doing something for Christmas, and I'm like 2 days late. I supposed to have had it ready yesterday, but I'm making some Christmas stockings, and they're really cute. They're my own pattern. They're boots. They're high heel boots, and they're Christmassy. And some of them have real mink fur at the top, real mink, and some of them for people who don't like real fur, they'll have the little fake fur on top. It's up to the person who does or does not like real mink. But I make them every year. But this year I refined my pattern, and the boot is everything, if I must say. But so I'm gonna be showing them off after I get them done. But that's what I've been busy doing, and so I just haven't had a lot of time to watch stuff because I'm watching my needle go in and out of my machine so I won't stick a hole in my finger.
Oh my goodness. I love that. My grandma like be crocheting and sewing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I never learned how to do it because I just don't have the attention span for it. And plus she
Uh-huh.
would get mad when I would fuck up her patterns and shit. So I was like, fuck you and fuck this. I ain't got time.
I had a little class where I taught little girls how to sew, and I was trying to get girls between the ages of like 10 and 13 or something like that. I had a couple who were older, and it's another good thing about that is you teach patience, teach attention to detail, and you also teach a little math is thrown in there too about how to measure and how to use your measuring stick and what 1/8, 1/16, 1/6, 1/2, 1/4, and all those things, and then they get it, and then so it's like really fun to see them produce a product and stuff. I used to start with like a little bag or something, like a little tote bag or something like that, but then I was like, everybody does tote bags. So I started with an A-line skirt, and I didn't use a pattern. I taught them how to take their measurements and to lay it out on the lines out on the paper, on the dotted paper, and to make their own pattern. So they have their pattern where they can make it, they can take it home and they can make a skirt whenever they want to. They put a zipper in. I showed them how to put a zipper in. So that's their first pattern, because sewing is easy if you have somebody to teach it to you right.
That's cute. That is
Yeah.
real cute.
So I like to do that type of stuff.
So are
Because
you gonna like show us your boots?
of
With the
course, because they've taken all of that type of stuff out of schools and out of high schools and things. And if you look at fashion, all the fashion that is on the runway mostly is derivative of the fashion that is created by African Americans who put their styles together, and then the designers will then replicate those type of styles into these high high price designer clothes that we can't obtain on our regular salaries. So can you think if they had kept sewing in the classrooms all these years, how many high profile black fashion designers there would be?
Girl, don't even start. Mm-mm.
Okay, fuck you, bitch.
No, I'm saying like I think a lot of times when they take things out of school is to affect us, and
Of
I
course.
think that's jacked up, but that's what they do. That's why it is very important to vote in your local elections. Okay, everybody.
especially especially elections like the elections like we just had in November, where you're voting on who's going to be your DA, because your DA is the one who decides what type of charges that you're up on, if to charge you at all, and if to overcharge you based on biases. And you're electing your chef, you're electing your school board members who decide whether they're going to take books out of the classroom, if they're going to take history books and just teach on slavery as a afterthought and skim over it and things like that. Because in Texas, they can teach about the KKK, but they cannot put any moral compass to the KKK when teaching it, which means they can't say that the KKK was bad or good. So they can just directly teach about it. And if you say they were bad people because they did X, Y, and Z, your job is on the line. So that's why it's important to vote in these off-season elections as well, because you're voting in these type of people or not. So,
Exactly.
okay, I tucked away my soapbox.
Yeah.
But that's all. I just wanted to come on for a little while. Is there anyone else? Last call for Linky Link, as my bestie says.
DKL, where are you?
I know. I miss one show and he gets me right back. Boom, boom.
Right? Okay. What the fuck? But anyway, thank you for having me up running Q. Thank you for going live. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming. Don't forget to drop your link for Hoes with Heart. You guys sign up for Hoes, subscribe to Hoes with Heart, because it's a fun little shady wrap up of the week's events. And I think it's going to be jam packed. And they also have gotten a lot of tea is dropped in Hoes with Heart. Do not sleep on Hoes with Heart. It's great fun with UNC girl Ayo and their daddy sometimes pop in.
Girl, bye. Bye, y'all. I'll be in the chat.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. And chat, that's all I have. Please sign up for Dear Self. Very Carey. Oh, what is Bella Joy? That's who it is, Bella Joy. Please sign up for those people and subscribe. And if I forgot anybody, please blame it on my mind, not my heart. Please support the up and coming channel holders. And I really appreciate all of you for stopping by. I thank you guys for the Cash App and the super chats. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I'll be back soon, maybe tomorrow or the day after. Hopefully tomorrow. All right. See you guys later. Have a great one. Bye-bye.